the party successfully made their way and down below the chapel. And upon doing some investigation, they found that there were some not so safe parts. There were some safe parts, but also found out that the demonic presence had been using the bit below the cathedral to open a portal somewhere.
It's like, I need to see if the question was spammed.
I'm ignoring what you spammed.
Wait.
Science.
What? You broke the chat again.
I'm gonna have a look. Let me have a look.
Let's have a look.
Oh my god. Right, so now, the party successfully made it through the chapel and found that a portal has been opened and that Ravengard was in a sort of a catatonic state, mumbling in two different languages of Infernal and Abyssal. And upon...
Celestial and Abyssal.
Was it Celestial or was it... As I know... Yep, you're right, Celestial and Abyssal. I have a brain like a fucking goldfish.
It's okay, we forgive you.
Wait, aren't you supposed to be the DM?
Hey! The DM has moments, right? There's
Goldfish
multiple...
can remember things. It's a myth.
The DM has the memory of a goldfish.
Yeah, it's always
The
forget.
players have a memory of a
put a-
goldfish.
It's a myth, goddammit! They can learn tricks. Okay.
We know, we just take the piss. Oh, so yeah, so the party found Ravengard in a pool of water in front of the portal. But upon entering the portal, 3 Minotaurs stepped out and fucked shit up. Quite literally fucked shit up. The party fought well, but sadly, during the battle, El Nano was slain and failed his 3 death saves, but something strange happened. El Nano got back up and the possession that the party have recognized before has took effect. And right now he is assisting the party, but he said to them to show the worth. So, we will begin. We shall begin with the... Right off...
Are we still mid-fight?
No, the fight's ended. So just so you're aware, Senic, the skeleton and the creature, green creature, are actually ally creatures to use right now.
These are allies?
So are the bats. They're allies, yes.
The bats are the
Why do
some
we
of
have
the
this
bats.
ugly thing?
El Nano, before you entered the below the chapel, done a ritual called, like a nice little raise the dead. Raised this creature that you fought and brought this to life. It is like a zombie, like hound, pretty much. So, we're going to start right where we left off. The Ravengard is still flaying on the ground, rolling about, trying to get the helmet off.
Is my bat still frantically trying to pull it off?
Yeah, the bat and the skeleton are frantically still trying to remove the helmet. El Nano is up, has the shield in his arm, eyes still full purple and stuff, and yeah, he is now ready to do what he's want to do.
So people have tiny bats now. Where's my tiny bat?
Oh, I summoned them.
Yeah, they're just a summon. So, again.
Is that portal still open?
So, from what you can see, the portal is still open, but since the Minotaurs have came through, it's not as bright as it used to be. If that makes sense. It's as if the power that was used to bring them through has collapsed. It's like weakened it ever so slightly.
Cool. I'm gonna do a dumb.
What are you gonna do?
Stick his head through it, closes, decapitates him.
I'm gonna send one of my bats through. See what's on the other side.
Okay, so you send a bat through.
Yeah,
Was it
the
good
one that's
idea?
nearest to me.
Okay, so you kind of like command one of your bats. It goes for the portal. As it enters a portal, imagine it sees purple, and as it steps through, it kind of like, imagine it stretches. Have you seen Stargate?
Yes.
The thing, as it
Oh.
enters, it goes so like when it enters, Stargate goes through and the things. As it exits the other end, it takes a second for its vision to return. And upon doing so, it sees a kind of like a
let's see.
rib. What, sorry?
Technically, hang on.
Your range
can't-
is something,
My range is 1 mile.
right?
What does it go to another dimension?
But what are you saying?
So you might go through the portal and it's cut off.
Yeah, because if it's in another dimension, it would reach. wouldn't it?
Well,
How do you measure dimensional distances?
so
That's a good point.
I will. It's a
probably
good
further
point,
than
but
one-
let me finish this.
probably
As
further
it
than 1 mile.
vision regains it, the last signal you get from the bat before something hits it is
Ooh.
a kind of like a river running through a barren, kind of like a very kind of like a, looks to be a river running through a barren wasteland. And along each side of the rivers, and along on what the back can see, is what looks to be an army of demonic creatures.
Oh boy.
Being from what you can distinguish, the last thing you get, preparing for something.
Nice.
So, what is everyone else doing when this happens? So you have lost a bat now.
Yep.
So I'll just delete one.
I mean, they disappear in an hour anyway.
Yeah.
I think I've had them up for like 45 minutes.
About half an hour. It'll take long to get through here. So, what is everyone else just doing? El Nano's kind of like, just like gets up, is always up, and then just starts to make his way like out the water to here. And kind of like rests himself against the wall, waiting.
I move up at least to get out of the water.
Mhm.
And I
So the water's a foot deep.
keep an
so
eye
it's-
on him.
Yep. He's literally just leaning against the wall, looking at the shield, and looking at yous, looking at the shield, and then who's in? I see. Would Senric know? Would Senric hear this?
I hear what?
I'm going to see if you would hear this. I just need to check something. Pretty sure you won't.
Do I do a perception check?
It's more of you would understand it. No, you
Oh.
wouldn't. So, in a language that you are
No.
not familiar with, you've heard me spoken before, come from El Nino when this has happened, whisper something you do not understand.
I'm going to look in his direction,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to, because I'm trying to remember if he has one of my tokens.
You should.
Have I made and given him a token since the last long rest? I think
we did. I think we split it up. We had a couple throughout the group.
No, no. Can I make one per?
Can I make one? I believe he does.
Okay.
I believe he does.
Then I use it to sort of telepathically saying, having a private conversation over there.
Okay.
One sec.
You get a reply back, and he says, "Yes." It's a wee conversation with what looks this creature in the shield. It's a very interesting predicament it's in. And now you see, like, him reach in to the pocket where it's a tooth, isn't it?
Yeah.
And looking at you, You see him with the tooth, and he flicks it away into the pool of water.
Okay.
So what is everyone else doing right now?
I am going to move up over to the man with, I'm assuming what is assumed to be a cursed helmet, but I wouldn't know that.
You wouldn't know that. If you want to figure that out, give me either a Arcana check to determine if it's cursed, religion to see if we can distinguish anything
I
on
was
it.
just gonna lay my hand on it and cast Identify.
You can do that as well. So I'm just making stuff disappear to tidy stuff up. Concentration, choose an object you must touch in the cast spell and the magic that's in the object. You'll learn Avernus spells and effects. So specifically, you learn whether any spells are affecting the item that is concerned. You'd also create a spell, then they create it instead of being touched one creature. So in other words, you find out what the item is, and if it's cursed, or what it is. Okay. So you cast Identify. You touch your hand on and cast Identify.
Okay.
The item is indeed cursed. And stuff. It is a very, very powerful curse, though. And it can only be removed. And this is cursed, which is instead keeping the helmet on. From what you know from distinguishing as a cursed, it will require a very, very powerful person to remove, which you currently can't from your abilities.
I call over to the formerly known person of El Nano and request to borrow the shield.
He looks at you and kind of looks and says he's like and stuff. And this is really the first time whatever it is this thing on you has properly took a moment to look at you, because you haven't seen the possession happen before.
Mm-hmm.
He takes the shield, makes a couple of steps, and goes beside Lulu and kind of like tosses it to you. And then says,
No.
Hmm?
And
then he kind of like tosses it to you. And kind of looks at you. And then just stands at the edge there, just looking.
I put my staff on my holster it somewhere, clip it on, pick up the shield, and try to contact the being within.
Okay. So you put kind of like shield and stuff, and you try to contact the being within. On doing so, you do get a reply back and goes, well now, it says, how may I help you, my friend? As it says, I was expecting another person, but well now, it says, how may I help you? It says, what can I do? What can I offer?
Well, for starters, this fine chap in front of me seems to be having a bit of an issue with this helmet. Extremely cursed.
Yes. It says, what are you asking of me? What do you want?
I don't necessarily want to remove the curse, but remove it from the distinguished gentleman.
Oh, my friend, it says that's something that only a holy person would be able to do.
Ooh.
And he kind of takes a minute. He says, "This is something I can't help you with." It says you'll need to find a holy person to deal with this, and says, "I believe that you may have found someone, but whether they have the skills or capability, that's for you to find out. Is there anything else I can help you with? Because I was having a really interesting conversation with your companion over there."
He's an odd fellow, isn't he?
That he is, and I would appreciate if you would give the shield back to him when we're done so we can finish our wee conversation.
I mean, to be fair,
Oh,
you can talk at
oh.
range.
All in due time.
I just like to think Elnine is just sitting at the edge of the wall, just dead staring.
That's pretty much what he's like, dead staring this fucker. Stuff.
Well, thank you for the information. And I kind of shuffle over
Yep.
and hand him back the shield.
You hand Nonyo back the shield, and Nonyo looks at you, takes to give the shield, looks at you surprised that you're giving him the shield back, gives you a nod, like a bit nod, and then goes back to his wall.
I now relay to the rest of the group. How well do you think we can move? How far do you think we can move him? Pointing to the man writhing on the floor.
So, just to get you aware, he Ravengard is a normal weight of a human, full plate armor, and obviously soaking wet. It will require at least 2 people to carry him.
That is the conundrum.
On top of that,
Yeah.
could we do it without being spotted?
Potentially. I'm going to, using my sword as a cane,
Mm-hmm.
like a crutch, I'm going to slowly hobble my way over here.
Yep.
I'm asking this because that helmet's not coming off.
Flap, 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 flap,
So-
flap, flap. Still trying.
And so the hell is so obviously after you're now noticing that obviously after the combat the portal is still dimming down and dimming down. With Ravengard still clawing at the helmet trying to get it off, but he's not reeling about as much as if he's gone into a full like catatonic state, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So he's still clawing, but there's not a lot of sound coming from him now because as if he's hurt his throat from all of their own screaming and shit. It's starting to take its toll.
Okay. This is an important question. Side note, where's Rhea?
Rhea never came with you. She stayed at the catacombs to help defend it because they were not guarded. There was like no one left to have survived to defend that place. She's there defending the people, waiting for your
Oh, that
return.
makes sense. Okay. Seem to have not gotten that info.
So
The only way we're taking this helmet off of this man is decapitation or a holy person.
Well,
I mean, we are good at decapitation.
can do both of those, yeah.
Yeah.
fuck's sake.
Pretty sure this man's important, so we're probably gonna have to go with the latter.
How do we, I mean, yeah.
There is a third option, which I don't even know what would happen if we did this. We could also toss him in the portal that's closing.
He'd probably die.
Seems like a bad idea.
Yeah.
It was an option.
Oh, sorry, what was that, Kim?
Can we transfer the curse?
Old
Oh,
tip,
we
can you
just shut
transfer
that.
the curse?
And like a random rock.
Shove the helmet on someone else.
From what you get from you identify the
Throw it on the
curse, you just can't remove it, you can't transfer it, you can't do anything. It requires a very powerful holy person or something very powerful to remove it.
Well, last I checked, we're in an area that's full of unholy people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we do know one very holy person who's performed an exorcism for us.
Yeah.
As I half lean around the corner, saying, "Which we might need a second."
You don't get a response.
So you're fighting alongside us this time, huh?
For now. And this is infernal. I bet you get a reply back for now.
Okay. I reply back in Infernal.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get to learn your name yet? Do I get something to call you by if you're going to be traveling with us?
It says, for now. Can you call me? It
Bill.
says, I don't have a name. For now, you can call me Null.
I see.
Wait, hold on, let me double check. Okay, no. How long was that fight, by the way, that we did last session?
So it was about. Let's say it was about 5-10 minutes, roughly.
Okay, so comprehend language is still going.
Yeah.
I respond back to them. Fuck, I've already forgotten what he said.
So he replied back, is this right now? He says, yeah.
Is there any important significance to that moniker?
What, the name Null?
Correct.
You can either give me
I got a notepad and a quill.
Yeah, you can. Are you asking the DM or are you asking El Nino? Or no?
Hell no. Null.
So he says, kind of looks back and Infernal replies back and says, well, he takes a minute and says back, I'm trying to word this right so I don't fuck stuff up. He says, well, I have no name that is relevant, but for now, it says Null will do. Until I remember a little bit. But for now, you can call me Null.
Why am I getting L vibes?
Yeah,
What am I getting?
Fair.
Why
fair.
he's like crouching. Squatting.
So, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
this bat over here,
Yep.
can you pick up the tooth?
It's in the water. Did you get the bat? Yeah, the bat would see it. Yeah, the bat would know what it is. Yeah.
Can you grab it?
Yeah.
Cool. Can you bring it over to me?
Eyes over.
It's fun to know that bats don't like getting wet.
I'm
Good.
gonna
Just
have
wondering
him,
if they fly.
I'm gonna-
Apparently they can.
I'm gonna have him drop it into my hand.
Eyes above drops into your hand. You now have a wet tooth.
And I'm gonna sort of hold it. So I'm gonna sort of half walk around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And sort of, but by the way, you should probably keep this on you. Comes in handy.
He replies back and stuff and says no. It says, I believe one of your other allies would have better use for it.
I kind of look up and like get a bit of a light bulb just flicked on,
Mm-hmm.
and ask Craven, do you have more of those? Also, how do they necessarily work?
Are you asking if I have more teeth?
I wish to perform an experiment.
Opens his mouth, it's all gums.
Once per day, I can remove a minor body part, such as a tooth, a nail, or a lock of hair, to use it as a focus for whatever the hell this unique magic is that I've seen developed over the years. Right, tied to my cursed form.
Okay.
Whatever it is, breaks down and regrows at the end of each day.
Okay. You seem to use it. I want to. I want to say it, but I don't know if my character would know necessarily, like, draw the conclusion.
What are you trying to say?
That he can hear through it, right?
So,
So,
it depends.
are you asking what I can do with this?
Yes.
Basically, it allows me to one-way communicate with anyone in possession of it. So I can speak to you, you can't speak back. If I really, really focus on it, I can see and hear through it, but doing so will destroy it.
Okay. Can you give me one?
I just
Um,
flick
I
it over
explain.
to him like a coin. Just twing!
I catch it, and I move over to the portal and just flick it through.
Oh, okay.
Oh god! Right. Okay. So you just flipped over the portal.
Yup.
Number last one.
Oh, it's fucking brilliant. So, what is it? What's Bridget
also-
and everyone else doing? Like Bridget, Senric doing?
In order to go into my trance, it also has a range.
What's the range?
Ah,
Of
now
10
out of
miles.
its
10 miles. Oh god, 1 second.
Okay, so shall we start calculating interdimensional distance?
10 miles, 10 miles, 10 miles, 10 miles. Okay, are you attempting?
Quantum physics?
Are you attempting to make a connection to it?
what I gather from this is that
I will attempt to enter the trance to see if it's still there.
It's still there. Let me just check. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, it's still there.
Okay, so basically, right before I went into the trance,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to say I stepped back here, right?
Yep.
So I could lean against the wall, because it does blind and deafen me,
Mm-hmm.
in regards to my own surroundings. So I am now seeing and hearing through the token, wherever the hell it is.
Okay.
Yes.
So. I just need to get the bit of what you see. So, what you see is the same thing, a barren wasteland with a... The fuck is it? So many fucking things is ridiculous. So a barren wasteland with a... Now that you're able to focus in before it can cut off, with a river of red running through it. You notice that where what you're seeing is, in a sense, where you're looking, you see the horde of demonic creatures either side of this river, getting ready for what looks to be a battle of sorts. But you also notice that it is as if they are having like a barney, like a bickering match between each other. So, like, you know what? Like, it's like, imagine like an army, but between them, there's like something's not right between them, as if they're bickering and stuff. And out of curiosity, is your thing just classed as a normal tooth, correct? So it can be destroyed.
I believe so. It'll also break itself when it's after the trance ends.
Okay. You can see and hear for this, correct?
Yes.
Okay. As you're in the trance, and what you can see is all this, you start to hear doof, 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 getting louder and louder. As it gets louder and louder, obviously the ground around the tooth shakes. And the last thing that you see coming from the tooth, before it is destroyed, is a large demonic creature crushing it. As if it's marching to and fro, defending the portal. Or like protecting it, or style.
Okay. So I would have sort of verbalized everything I saw as I saw it.
Can you do that while in the trance?
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, all it does is it replaces my sight and hearing with sight and hearing from the token.
So,
I
So
don't
the
think I
distance
even.
did work. That's cool.
I don't think I technically even have to like stop moving. enter a
you enter. So I think they don't even describe that. You enter trance. You lose your sight and hearing. You can still walk about, but you've got no navigation. So you would walk and bump into. So you require a guide as sorts to help you. You don't walk and bump into stuff.
Yeah, so I'm blinded and deafened in regard to my own surroundings, but apart from that, I don't think it hinders me. So yeah. See, I would have just verbally word vomited everything I saw.
Yep. So,
Fascinating.
what is everyone else doing when this has happened? So,
By the way,
Yes.
when that trance does break, I'm going to be sweating and breathing real heavy.
I'm going to say you're currently suffering from like your PTSD is kicked in.
Yeah, seeing a large army ready for war like that of demons.
That's hot.
You would be, Jimmy.
Fuck. Right, so what is everyone else doing?
So are we going on an adventure through the portal?
No.
That. Suicide.
Quick reminder. So specifically to Kim. Kim was going to do something before the end of last session and didn't get to do it. So I'm just going to remind.
What was it?
I'm on 1 health.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's right. I was supposed to help heal you.
It'll be fine. It's just a flesh wound.
Okay.
Oh.
I have a healing potion, so I can give it to you.
And use the healing potion. Stuff. So, right, so let's... What you doing? This is the DM now, because you've been here. I'll let you know. You've been here for 40 minutes now, currently in this session, just doing random shit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to give...
Kicking around with teeth.
who is it that needs it?
Craven.
Me.
Okay, I give Craven
I'm
the...
at 10
the
Well,
heal.
not your answer, but
Cool. Just gonna immediately down this thing.
Yep. So it's a standard healing
It's a-
potion.
Potion of great. No, it's a greater healing.
Greater healing. Give me one sec. Is greater healing 4d4 plus 4.
Nice.
Nice. No.
So roll me 4d4 plus 4.
Let's go.
I
gonna lick it.
as they're doing this, I'd say I'd offer to heal you,
Sorry.
but
How?
healing magic seems to be a very well kept secret from practitioners.
What even are my individual rolls on that one?
1 1
That's
1
all ones.
1 1 1 1 1. All 4 ones
Yeah.
is 4 ones.
That's the only thing that could be. All ones and then plus 4.
You're doing great.
Holy shit!
Do you need another one? Because I had two.
Don't do that. It's a waste at this point.
Let's make sure it's not one of the potion of poisons that we have.
Ah, yes!
That looks like health. That'd be even
It's
worse.
definitely a potion of greater healing.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Right, sorry, I'll tip.
Yeah.
What were you saying before?
Before the lowest roll known.
Yeah.
No, we've seen lower. We've seen a 1 out of 100. Dude, let's not. Surprise.
Cool.
I was making a remark that in all of the magical places I have been,
Mhm.
they seem to have kept ways of sustaining life and vitality away from me.
Okay. So, okay. So what you doing?
Dying.
I can use cure wounds
We can cast cure.
if we don't want to use another potion.
I'll definitely save the potion because we don't want me rolling anything.
That's what I was going to say. It's a waste at this point. Don't do
But
it.
if you want to cast cure wounds, you can. I'll consume one of your slots.
Now here's a question.
Yeah, that's fine.
If Kiv force feeds him the potion, would she make the roll instead of Knuckle?
She would. So it's whoever has the potion in their hand makes the roll.
I mean, it's just a chance.
That's
It's just a
fascinating.
chance of that.
So if you want to give him a cure wounds, you can and stuff.
Yeah. Do you want a cure wounds?
Yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Fascinating stuff.
Wow.
How is this even possible? What are you rolling?
What the fuck is even in the... One second, I'm looking at Q wounds level 1.
It's 1d8 plus 4. 1d8 plus 2. She rolled a 2 plus 2 is 4.
No, plus 3. It's 1d8 plus 3.
So, fun fact.
It
Spell
depends
modifier,
on your
different for each
modifier.
person.
Oh, okay.
Cool. I'm up to a serviceable amount of health.
Fucking hell.
This is embarrassing.
Like, did you know, while you're doing this, your skeleton and the bat are still trying to remove this helmet. You haven't told them to stop. They are still fucking trying.
Look, they're doing the best they can.
I can't believe I rolled 4 nat 1s in a single roll.
Fantastic.
Base.
Oh.
So, what are you
I feel
going to do?
like we should just switch to real physical dice just for Nuck.
Then we chat can't see it, so no.
No.
The real-
When we get the dice cam, we get
You
a
get,
dice cam.
the dice, there's only at certain points if you want to roll a physical dice, you have to ask me first, but there's sometimes, like last session, I got Spartan to roll a physical dice
Yeah.
and send me the result.
No one knows.
So, what he's doing.
Okay, so I technically just healed you 10 points, right?
4.
4.
No, because you took the healing potion as well.
Oh yeah, the healing potion as well. Yeah, no, the healing the total was
Yeah,
12.
Oh yeah.
You said 11,
you,
right?
Yeah, you healed me for. I got
12.
healed for a total of 12 with the potion.
Oh, total 12. Okay.
Oh,
Are you going to turn into the American health system and charge them for this healing stuff now?
Yeah.
They're going to go a bill.
Maybe. I'm thinking about it. Interest.
It'd be a lucrative business.
It would be.
Hey, if I
I'm
play a
surprised
cleric,
that
you're not
hasn't
fucked,
started
right?
Cool.
So,
I
what is
do
doing?
have this
I'm
shared
gonna
inventory of what we
look
got.
down at fucking helmet
Mm-hmm.
and just. Who's helping me carry him?
So, it would require at least 2 people to carry him.
I
I'll
point
help.
to my skeleton. I've got labor.
Oh, true.
Okay.
How about this dude? What's he doing?
He's just,
Ah,
he's kind of like sitting there, like, just like nubbling on the corpse of the Minotaur.
I do have a question about that.
Yes.
Would the spell not have dissipated when Eldadyu technically died because he was the one who casted it?
So, no, it is still active.
Okay.
This is
a
all-
good spell.
Yeah, but the spell is still active.
Yeah, it's not based on concentration or anything
No.
like that. So it's just active.
It remains
Interesting.
active. I think it lasts for 24 hours, but it still has the same command active,
Yeah.
which was attack.
So, do we like?
no, his last command was just follow.
Yeah, because but then again,
Oh.
yeah.
Well, you fall
It was
went
just
down, so
follow,
it's
right?
just sitting there eating. So you're still within range. So it's still there.
I mean, the thing possessing me still be able to command it. Surely.
Mm-hmm. We'll find out.
If it wants to.
So, who's
Yeah, if it
carrying
wants-
Ravengard?
I will.
Skeleton?
Whoever the hell wants to help.
You want the skeleton to
Silly
help?
boy. I thought the skeleton was gonna
Remember,
help.
that's a man's job.
You want
Says the one that's always dragging bodies around.
the one that corpse launches? So, with that being okay, so to see if you can lift him up between yous, I'll roll for the skeleton. Give me a straight strength check, or no, sorry, and if I'll do it. 13.
Yes, right.
Who's taking the front? How he's carrying him? Like shoulder under the shoulders and legs.
Yeah, I'd assume so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Who's
that'd probably be the
What
easiest.
what part are you carrying? The shoulders or the legs?
Shoulders.
Okay. You lift the shoulder up. You manage to lift Ravengard up. The skeleton grabs the legs. Upon doing so, you notice his 2 arms fall off.
Eating that one.
Yeah. His arms fell off and he looks down. He's like, yeah, his arms just went about. He's got no arms and stuff. And then you just see him like kind of like bend down, stick his stumpy arms in as if he's trying to find these other parts, and then comes back up with one arm and then still moving about trying to find the other one.
Oh,
Okay. Anyone else volunteering?
I'll do it. He said strength.
Strength, yeah, straight strength or athletics. Holy shit. Okay, so
You said athletics? What's that? Athletics?
it's just about the same fucking roll. So.
I know.
Sennick, it takes you a minute, and as you lift it, kind of Craven, you're seeing Sennick rift this. He's trying to act tough here, and you can see him struggling right now to hold the legs. He's holding it, but
I love the fact that both of us have -1 to strength rolls.
Yeah.
We're the ones doing.
I know this is fucking brilliant. But right now,
Let's-
Just making
use your
comments
carry.
like, ah, man, this guy's should lay off what you. What are you eating, guy? Ah.
So when you left him, the flaying about stopped, and he kind of falls limp, but you can hear him still mumbling. If that makes, you can still hear him mumbling. So yeah, this is still conscious.
So he's still conscious.
He's still conscious.
Can I try and talk to him?
Sure.
Is he in there?
You can attempt it.
Like while I'm sort of trying to lift this guy up and like trying to hold him, right? Can I just like Raven Guard, like?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can say his name. You say his Raven Guard.
Yeah, Raven Guard.
You don't get a verbal. You don't get a. What's what I'm looking for? You don't get a response back that
Coherent.
makes sense. Yeah, coherent response back. Thank you. Response back. You're just mumbling.
Sounds like an exciting
Cool.
person at a party.
Right, so you two should carry them up. So, for all intents and space, if you don't want to do anything else here, I'll move us on.
Yeah, let's get the
Mhm.
fuck out of here.
So, as you make your way through back through the lower parts of the chapel, make your way through that zone that you know was a warning. Upon doing so, you do notice that the holy symbols that are on the shelves begin to pulse, but not as fast as they were, as if they're beginning to recharge. You make your way back through and up the stairs to the chapel itself. One quick second. So before load scene, pecking order. What is the order you are going up here in?
Pecking order.
So I know that Craven and Senric usually be in front and behind each other. So
Yep.
where is everyone else?
I'll take point.
Back.
Take point. You take the back, and El Nino will follow. Just follow you along. So. Oh, what you done?
Lolo. Dunk.
Okay.
We're just gonna foley an entire game.
What if we just like fell down, like, or yeah, what if we just like domino fell down the stairs?
I never know. Is everyone in?
Lisa.
Almost.
I'm in.
$99%.
Just one person
Yeah.
to trip.
Just waiting on Craven.
Whoa.
99.
Holy shit. There we go.
There we go. So you make your way back up the kind of like a stairway back to the chapel. Still the mess that you left in with the corpses and stuff lying around and stuff, and you begin to make your way through. Now, are you going to go out the front door or the back door or the window?
Presumably the front door.
Okay, so you make your way out the front door. I'm only asking just so I'm
Through the
know
window.
where I'm
Instead,
putting you.
dominant.
Said Dominance.
'Cause I'm
So-
pretty sure we cleared this place, so we can just walk
yeah.
out the door, right?
You walk out. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
So you walk out the door. While walking out the door, you noticed the hellish sight of Elturel stuff. You do notice that the Walking Dead, the dead that had risen, from what you've seen around the place, are no longer there. What you do notice is not too far from your position, Gideon.
This bitch.
Standing there. And he, at the point of leaving, he goes, you's returned. And, oh, it says, with a Raven Guard, I see. This, how did it
Also-
go?
Well, we also picked up another friend along the way as I point to fucking glowy purple over here.
You point to glowy purple.
No.
Can't wait to find his brother, Void.
We are
Is you,
greatest lawyers.
so you specifically tell him about the purple eyes.
I just sort of point at him like, yeah, I picked up another friend along the way too. Even though he was already
So-
there, like just to confuse the guy. Like, I'm not
But
gonna
upon
elaborate.
upon doing so, he looks at El Nino and sees the purple eyes.
He's seen my sword as well.
And seeing the stuff, he looks and he goes and says, "Ah, it says." And you now see Gideon kind of reach for his sword. It says, "A demonic presence is taking over your party, I'm seeing." And he begins to pull out his sword and makes his way towards you.
Demonic
Okay. Gideon. We've had a rough day.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a rough day at the office.
Right now, whatever that is helping.
So, Gideon still begins to make his way and stuff, but El Nino begins to approach Gideon.
For approaching me.
Yeah, pretty much. Begins to approach Gideon.
Insert JoJo's here.
Calmly put down my half of Raven Guard.
Uh-huh.
I walk up with El Nino, just
I know.
side by side.
Okay.
And I sort of step around to
Okay. So, while this is all happening,
while trying to talk both of them down. Like,
yep.
we
So-
don't need another fight.
So, Gideon still pulls his sword out, and El Nino had pulled his rapier out. But
I love it.
Asshole or an asshole fucking possessing my friend.
as they begin to
Which one do I
approach
help?
anyone that understands Infernal, which is pretty much most of the party, you
I
hear
know Abyssal innately, but not Infernal.
your magic thing will still be active right now,
Okay.
up in the tail end of it. You hear El Nino say something. Now, does anyone have this? Well, actually, Old Tech would know this from his knowledge as being a wizard, and let me just check. You hear El Nino say something, and you distinguish that what he is saying is a spell. This is a spell that you have never heard El Nino cast before. And as he does, he begins to come to the end of the spell, charges at Gideon. And behind Gideon, a portal opens. And the last thing you hear before El Nino rudely tackles Gideon and charges through the portal, it goes, "A sacrifice for the one I worship," as they charge through the portal.
Right before, because I'm still trying to hopefully keep both of these fuckers as allies.
So as it was described, he's charging through this portal right now.
Well, when I see him start to charge, like physically start to charge,
Uh-huh.
I cast Hold Person.
What did they need to do? Against
So, I knew he was casting a spell, right?
you got the extinguish of you pretty much are the only one that would know that he is opening a portal somewhere.
Would that work?
Counter spell. What level are you casting this at?
3rd level, so it's base level.
3rd level, you attempt to interrupt the creature you're casting the spell preference. The creature is casting the spell at 3rd level or lower. Spell has no effect. If it's casting at 4th level or higher, it must make an ability check. Until it's seen the spell and the cast has no effect. You cast counterspell?
Yes.
Okay. Must make an ability check using the spellcaster's ability. Yep, okay. I'll do this.
Oh boy.
How complicated is your fucking shit? 6. Okay. The spell is still active. Still cast the spell. Failed.
Cool.
Fuck.
The second he starts actually run, like I see the portal
Yeah,
open.
so
I
the
see him
portal
start
is
to
now
run.
open. He's now open.
Hold person on El Nino.
Cast it. Must make a wisdom save of 15. Succeeds. Is there anything that Senric and Bridget want to do before El Nino drags, in a sense, tackles getting through this portal?
I
And
know
is
he very gently put down the body.
yep.
Always
Just drop it.
So
Just drop it. That shit's heavy. And then I run over. Okay, so the portal's how big and how quick are they running in?
So in a sense, El Nino is within about 2 foot of Gideon. When he got to about the 5 foot mark, anyone that could
Portal's like
understand
right here.
yeah, anyone, pretty much the portal's right fucking here. Open. When he got to the 5 foot mark, anyone that could understand Infernal and understand what he was casting, he was opening it like he was pretty much opening Dimension Door here and casting a portal to open up behind Gideon, charge at him, and he's currently in the middle of charging him, and it says a worthy sacrifice for the one I worship, and is currently rubbly tackling Gideon, about to hit Gideon and go through the portal.
Can I run over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
In time to like literally tackle at him?
To tackle Gideon.
No,
Okay.
not Gideon. To tackle
Tackle
El
El Nino.
Nino from
Okay.
jumping in.
So El Nino has, so where were you originally? We're here, so 5, 10, he has 10 foot in front of you. He starts
Yeah,
to
and then-
charge. So if you want to attempt to make this, let me just check your stat sheet for a second.
What's your speed?
And
Senric?
that's what I was going to check. It was your speed and stuff.
Wow. I don't know how fast this
foot.
thing is. I'm just looking at El Nino
Fair.
stats.
So your stats are the same, 30 foot.
Okay.
But if I was like booking it, you know
Okay.
how like in battle you can
Yeah,
dash
yeah.
as
So-
an action.
I will say that you can reach him, but you want to attempt to rugby tackle him pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except we don't play rugby over here, so no, not.
oh,
a
you know what I mean.
tackle.
Give me a what's his strength? So you can give me an athletics check to see,
Athletics?
to see if you get the strength against him and El Nino.
I mean, is he expecting it or is he?
He's not expecting
Well,
it, but as you get to El Nino and you begin to rugby tackle him, El Nino has the shield right now. Senric, as you get closer and you make contact with El Nino, for the split second that you make contact, you're blinded by a glowing light coming from the shield. I need you to make me a dexterity savings throw to see if what has just been activated from the shield will...
Dexterity saving throw?
Yep. 8. So you're flung 10 feet away from El Nino, and you take 10 points of force damage as you are flung away.
Okay.
Use now, as El Nino says this, the last thing you also hear coming from the shield is saying, "It's been a pleasure with you, but myself and my ally here have somewhere we need to be." And they go for the
Hold on,
portal.
hold on. See
Bridget?
if I cast Hunter's Mark.
On El Nino.
Does that allow on El Nino, does that allow me to track him?
Let me read Hunter's Mark for you. I believe it might, but I believe it would
I can make
limit.
wisdom survival checks to find it, but it doesn't give a distance, so
So what I think that means, let me just see. Hunter's Mark. Okay, so what that means is you have advantage on any perception or survival checks to find it. So what that means is if you cast Hunter's Mark on some creature, and the creature was to run away, for example, you could use survival to track its stats better, or if it was like a very...
Yeah, I know that, but if I cast it on El Nino and he goes through that portal, can I still technically
track him?
track him?
I mean,
there wouldn't be any like traces.
Well,
You would
something
be...
else come through the other side of the portal, like dirt or fucking.
Yeah. So
that smell. Even.
You would only be able to track him for an hour at most. Once the spell as a concentration up to after an hour, you will no longer be able to track him.
But in order to track him, I'd need like a physical thing to track. I couldn't just.
So once the spell's active,
Like
he would go through the portal. Upon exiting the portal, you would get... It would kind of be like your fucking elvish instincts would lead you towards him. If that makes sense. But kind of what it is, your instincts...
Yeah, I'm guessing you kind of get what I'm getting at. Would I be able to do it if I did it?
You would be able to do it if you did it. You would be able to track him if you go through that portal for an hour. You wouldn't necessarily know where he is, but you would get the general vicinity of where he is. If that makes sense. In other words, you would know what direction to go once he enters that portal. If you were to go through that portal, or whatever happens. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
In a sense, how it works is you know the general direction of where your track target is. So, are you casting Hunter's Mark?
Fuck it, yeah, I'll give it a try.
Okay, you cast Hunter's Mark. Hunter's Mark is active, and El Nino and Gideon enter the portal. So, as they enter the portal, the minute El Nino crosses the threshold of this portal, the portal then begins to go and out of existence. Bridget, you are still receiving a signal from, in a sense, El Nino. He is still in the same plane as you. He is far, very far away. You can't pinpoint exactly, but you know he is below and very... Let me just check something. Let me pull up this. I have so many fucking tabs open. He is very far and is very far south. So below and to the south. But this is the first time you've actually used Hunter's Mark here to track someone like this. You get the distinction that you can't distinguish distance properly. If that makes sense. Compared to when you were in the...
Yeah, but I can get a general direction.
directly south and below. You can't distinguish distance. It's as if there is something affecting your judgment of distance here.
Sounds exciting. Let's go on an adventure.
So,
It's off the side for the world.
right now, Spartan, we'll get back to you of what is happening.
No.
Right? Because El Nino is currently in a completely different location from everyone else. So, what are you doing? You've just witnessed your ally, in a sense, vanish before your eyes.
Well, let's go find him. He's got the shield anyways. And we also need that.
Well, I mean, technically, we kind of have more pressing matters at the moment and getting this guy somewhere.
Yeah.
Just drag him along. Tie a rope to him. Who cares?
Just drag him fucking through the city. Holy shit.
Could we
Can we
keep his
put him
head
on
outside?
the flying elephant's back?
So, just so you're aware, I know we were wanting to say there, Kim, flying Lulu is considered a small creature. She ain't that big. So,
Yeah, but she's strong, right?
well, she is actually. She is not. She's not weak. She is strong. Lulu kind of signals to you and says if you want, she can carry the feet with a bit of rope and just keep the feet above there. If someone carries it back.
I
mean,
have a
she doesn't need to
question.
do that. Just hold him by his arms and then drag him.
Mm-hmm.
How much does he weigh?
Approximately, he weighs. Fuck. Quick math. Oh god, you work in pounds, not fucking kilos.
Yeah, we work in pounds.
What's
I know it's a strange currency.
all in all with what he's wearing? 130 pound.
And take what he's wearing off. He doesn't need armor.
You're attempting to remove his
Oh,
armor.
that's all.
I'm more
all.
so going to say.
No,
I'm gonna start places.
it's a rough. I'm trying to fucking do shit in my head. I need a conversion rates.
280 to 300 pound.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
280 to 300 pound.
So that's what we're saying.
Bad idea here.
Does he
We
need
can put
wear
half
that
of his
armor?
body in the bag of holding. Just put the legs in the bag of holding and tie it on tight.
Oh my god. You want to do that?
I say it's a bad idea.
It's a fantastic idea. I love it.
Because if he slips, we're not going to be able to get him out in time.
Can we just strip
Yeah.
him and put stuff in the bag of holding and then
You
he'll be
could.
a lot lighter?
Time to
Yeah, that's
strip
what
him.
I was saying. Take his armor off. He doesn't need all that armor right now. He ain't going into battle.
You can take his armor off if you want. You just can't remove the helmet.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
he's going to be like, what, 150 to 200 pounds then?
Once you remove all the armor, it'll be about
Roughly, yeah.
150.
Yeah.
It means you can lift him.
That's manageable for Lulu if she could already do half.
Lulu.
By the way-
Lulu would still require a little of assistance, but not a lot because she's strong, but she's
Skeleton.
not. Skeleton could help her. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way,
Yes.
but
Yes.
for every kilo, it's 2.2 pounds.
Jesus Christ. Fuck.
Christ.
So 100 kilo is like 220 pounds.
Okay. Thanks.
Nice.
So
Right.
we're putting basically a full set of plate mail
Full
into
set
the
of
bag of
plate
holding,
mail. In a sense, full set of plate mail. A Elturel, kind of like a tabard. Is that what it's called? The thing that some places wear that symbols where they're from and stuff. Is and that is it. Yeah, so full set of plate mail and tabard of Elturel.
Yeah, put that
What,
in the list.
tabard?
Yes. So he's now.
And then we're gonna half submerge him into the bag of holding and tie it around him.
You actually doing that?
No. Well, actually, technically, if we tied it all the way up to his neck, right? Like all the way up to like his neck or shoulders, he would still be able to breathe.
What happens then? Does his head come off?
You can attempt this.
In an attempt to try and carry him, we have decapitated him. I'm sorry.
If we put it up right under his arms, then Lulu can hold him by his arm.
Lulu would require a bit of rope tied round her and tied round him to lift him.
Does anybody have rope?
You all have rope. Part of your adventures.
All right, then rope. There we go. Let's go. That sounds like a plan. And then we get a skeleton to help us fight stuff.
Are you doing this?
Yeah.
This is so dumb. Okay. You guys pick him up. I'll fucking try and pull the fucking bag of holding over his feet.
Okay.
Throw me the bag of holding.
I hold him.
I hand him the bag of holding.
You're handed a bag of holding.
Okay, I legitimately wander off for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine how terrified someone would be if they were aware of this happening to them.
Yeah, I legitimately walk off for a bit, just going, I can't believe we're going to do this.
Yep.
Right? And I open the bag of holding in front of me.
Yep.
Right, just going, I can't believe we're going to do this.
I know what you're
The more
doing.
compass leaves, and this happens.
And then...
I know what you're doing.
I just go, in you go, bucko.
Do it.
I lean in close and
Do
I
it.
whisper something.
Do it. Are you doing it? Are you doing it?
I whisper something so that no one else can hear it.
Send me the message.
Send me the message, you bitch.
This was the worst idea.
You have no idea.
It's always
This
the
is,
worst
just-
idea.
this is so dumb. I'm doing this.
Just do it. If it's what I think it is, just send me. If it's yes. Okay. Yep. Okay.
All right, what's the sitch?
Nothing.
Right.
Chops him in half.
Right.
Turns
I
out
then-
it's actually a mimic.
I then
It starts eating him.
I then sort of like let the bag, like my arm drop.
Mhm.
Right. And sort of shake my head and laugh to myself.
Yep.
Right. Just say, good times.
Did you? So you're all aware by the time you've left and got here, it is now getting to nightfall.
I then walk over and assist them in their stupidity.
You assist him in their stupidity. How far are you putting the bag of holding onto him?
Oh my
Under his arms,
God.
but not further
Okay.
up.
You managed to do that. Who is now carrying him? You doing the thing with the elephant?
Lulu, yeah.
Either that, or you could just lash him to my back at that point.
Okay.
Just
So-
be a backpack.
Yeah, just
You're like-
put his
you're
arms over my shoulders and just hold onto his hands and use him as a backpack.
He's just C-3PO from Empire Strikes Back.
So
What are
Oh
you
my
doing?
god.
So you have got him half in the bag of holding with no armor, with a helmet on, still in a catatonic state on the back of Craven's back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
By the way, that thing I whispered, I said it 3 times.
I know that. So
Yeah.
I need. So you begin. I'm assuming now you're going to leave the cathedral, the chapel, and make your way back towards the cathedral.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to know the pecking order of you going through the town, please. The city, please.
I'll stick towards the middle.
I'll take point.
I'll be in the rear.
So it will be Ultep, Craven, Senric, then Bridget, or Bridget, then Senric.
Depends on what Bridget wants. I'll be in either spot. I don't care.
This is up to you.
I don't mind where I'm
Right,
going
I'll
at,
say
so just
Senric
keep it.
then Bridget, because Bridget's got the range where Senric doesn't. So,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I need someone nominate. This will take you a bit of time. I need. I need each one of you to roll me a d20 when I ask for it, please. So we'll
When
do
you
it
ask for
when
it.
I ask. So we'll do this in the order that you are in the group. So let me
Mhm.
load up the map of Elturel.
Oh boy.
Okay, so you're
Oh,
currently
boy.
Here we go again.
you're currently here.
Road trip.
You need to get back. Oh wait till everyone loads in. Sorry.
Oh,
I
we're
can
gonna have
see
to
it.
make the journey back.
Yep, you make the journey back. So
Oh, we're gonna have to see babyface demons again.
let me just give you the sounds of Elturel screaming in pain.
And then
Screaming
Craven
in
doing
pain.
Thriller again to throw him
Our
off.
latest album, The Sounds of Elturel.
So you make. Does everyone load it in?
Yeah.
Help me
Yeah,
get
I'm
to
here.
sleep at night.
So, I will need each of you to make a dice roll. The first dice roll will, in a sense, get you out of the graveyard into here again. So, Craven, roll me a d20, please.
I'm not. Wait, I'm not point. Altep's point.
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
old tip. Sorry, I got that my mistake. Old tip. Roll me a d20.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Love it. It's amazing.
Okay, actually not that bad. So,
What?
a quake rocks the city, and the buildings to either side of you collapse, and you hear help emerge from one of these buildings. Are you just continuing on, or are you just going to help?
I go and look. Fuck it. I go and look.
I'm gonna yell out in Infernal. Everyone needs help around here.
Upon doing that, you hear like it just goes dead quiet. It's dead silent. Dead silent.
This the same demons using the same trick that was happening in the fucking
Dead silent.
cathedral, dude. It's the exact same ones going, what the fuck is going on?
Dead silent.
Oh.
Are you still going to try and find them, Cedric?
Uh,
Yes, no.
I mean, he did kind of just scream out an infernal.
It's totally a
Yep.
trap, though. It's totally a trap.
You know what? Nah.
No? Okay. That's fine. So you continue to make your way. Fucking hell. The next one will get you from there to.
I just like the
We'll get you to
idea of
here.
if they responded in Infernal, I'd be like, demon.
It's the same ones for the fucking cathedral. I'm 100% bet it. They're using the
Yes.
same trick
you don't know.
everywhere.
So.
You don't know.
I'm just imagining, like, you know those like 2 or 3 minions that like all the cartoon villains have that are like somehow their best ones but also fucking useless. They can't
Yeah.
get rid of them. It's them.
So. Craven, roll me a d20.
Here we go.
Of course.
Why?
You make your way through the city. And about a minute through it, you hear another earthquake happen and more buildings collapse around you. You don't hear anything this time. You don't hear that, but more buildings begin to collapse.
This time I'm gonna go. Help!
Senric. Senric.
Hold on, a demon response.
Everyone
We all
needs
need
help around here. No!
Cedric, roll me a d20, please.
Please.
Please don't be afraid.
Please hit the trifecta.
11.
Oh, thank God. Something different.
As you make your way to about, once you make your way here, Nothing happens, but you notice the bag of holding on Craven's back move up ever so slightly. And
It
you
move upwards?
upwards.
Oh, that's fine. He's got his arm stopping it from.
Can
like,
you
moving.
can you also give me a perception check, please?
Perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Perception.
It's a 15. You're not sure, but you think you saw a hand come from the bag of holding. That
He's
isn't
trying to eat him.
isn't Ravenguard's.
Mm. Oh, it's fine. Again, it's wrapped around him. His arms are in the way. He'll be fine.
His arms are over my shoulders. I'm holding his hands, using him as
Okay.
a
Souls of the
that's
damned.
romantic.
Bridget, can you roll me a d20, please? As the last one before he's return to 19.
Oh, I
Hey.
do mention that I saw that though.
Oh, you've 19. So
Okay, when you say that, I look really fucking confused.
Mm.
What? Really? Huh.
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 Interesting.
Oh.
So 19.
okay. As you begin to approach the cathedral, you know that horse rider that you've seen? You see that leaving the cathedral.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
Like,
we're gonna be going in the
like,
back. We're gonna be going in the back.
leaving this direction, so it's as if it's leaving this way, making its way that way.
He's been there for a long time.
You don't know. So
Okay.
okay,
Um,
so you
Well,
arrive.
We saw him enter there.
No, you
we
saw,
left.
yeah, you saw it enter there and stuff, but it's, well, Bridget saw it, but you don't know how long, if it's the same one, if it's been there for a while or what. So, who remembers how to open the door, the secret passageway?
Mello.
Are we talking about this thing where we had the lever?
Button.
The back door.
The back door.
Oh yeah,
Okay, the button.
we do have fingers.
Yeah, there's button and lever and.
We do have fingers.
No, we have the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I heard that we do have
I'm not saying
fingers. I,
anything.
was like, I hope so.
I'm not here.
So, what are you doing?
There's a specific rock we have to push in, right?
Yeah, the Pacific Rock, you had to push in, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You push it?
Yeah.
Secret passage opens. And you make your way
Hell
in.
yeah.
It's seen. So, as you make your way in, once this loads in,
And you see a massacre.
We see the peasants and the holy people having an orgy.
Why am I here?
so,
Oh, that's for no.
This
So-
is awkward.
on your.
as you make your way back into the cathedral, the passageway.
Somehow Raya
Opens.
got a strap on and it's just banging the
Oh my
brakes.
god.
Descending into chaos.
This is ending in case you reopen the passage and make you in. Upon doing so, you see like some common people at the door. Why are you here? Two common people at the doorway are open and standing guard with like makeshift like spears. Upon seeing you stuff, they kind of lower, like let you in and come in. On doing so,
Shift beers?
makeshift spears.
Oh. Okay.
Upon doing so, you have returned to the cathedral.
Makes a lot more sense.
You do notice, as you enter, that Rhea and Preya are tending to someone.
Honey, we're home.
Spartan, can you describe who they see?
A short dwarf fellow. A bit worse for wear. Well, a lot worse for wear than you last saw him. Cuts all over his body. Where his eye patch was is now just gone, and it is a huge burn mark across his face. Fresh. And yeah, it's Brimrock.
Is he gonna lick it?
He's fucked up.
I drop Raven God.
Okay, upon
You just throw him to the
dropping.
ground. You don't drop me, you throw him to the ground. This guy's not important.
I drop Raven Guard and I rush over
You rush over
Yeah,
to him.
I rush over as well.
because this is
I-
this is like the one friend I had that went fucking missing. Right?
Yep.
Right, this is like the one friend I had before like I started getting to know Anonya recently. Right? But, like, this is the one friend I've ever like sort of made. So I sort of rush over and in Dwarvish immediately say, Brimrock, is that really you?
In Dwarvish back. Why did I know you were going to be here?
I just look up at the two tending to him. Where did you find him?
So Rhea can like
As I look down and like while half waiting for their answer, it's just what did you lick this time? In Dwarvish.
so Rhea.
We gotta remember I was with Brimrock as well in that
Yeah,
adventure.
like, all of
So
you
I'm just as
pretty
excited to
much,
see him.
in a sense, all of you knew Brimrock, except from Ultep, who is the first time you've ever met him. Like Bridget,
Well, Bridget wasn't on that adventure?
but
So-
Bridget, no, but Bridget knew Ultep Brimrock for another reason.
Oh, okay.
Your dark secret
Yeah.
and stuff. So
I
you all remember him, but Ultep.
think the canon we came up with is I've known him the longest and he was like the one friend I made, hence
Yeah.
why I learnt Dwarvish.
That's yes, in a sense, that's what it is. So, Rhea kind of replies back and says, "We found him while we were securing the cathedral and the surrounding the cathedral and the catacombs. We found him wandering outside."
No, that figures.
Okay.
We found a Raven God.
So, I'm going to drag his out here. So,
I'm just kind of trying to hold on to his torso so
Yeah.
he doesn't
so
completely
no-
disappear.
What the fuck's a Raven God?
so upon seeing that hearing that you have found Ravengard, both Prey and Rhea turn and look and see and
Half a man in a bag.
half a man in a bag, no armor, kind of in his underwear, going kind of like fully catatonic state with the helmet on, and they look at you and goes, "What the fuck have you been doing? What the?" You see them like Rhea goes like, "What the fuck?"
He was hard to carry. Pull him out.
You pull him.
I reply,
Well, that figures.
very strong magical cursed item on head.
And she's yeah, just get him out the bag, get him out the bag. Who is pulling him out the bag?
I'm kind of attempting to get him out
Okay.
now.
So you begin to pull him out and stuff. Is one person pulling him out, and that person pulls the bag? That he's
Yeah.
doing this.
I'll
I'll pull the
Okay.
bag.
Okay.
Oh,
you
okay.
can
I guess
do
we'll
it.
both we'll both
you can
pull the bag.
Okay, so Ultep's pulling him out. Whoever's pulling the bag. Upon pulling him out the bag, as he begins to take the bag and you see his feet begin to leave, you see on his feet two very long, very thin pairs of hands holding his feet. And as his feet begin to leave, they dart back in the bag.
Nice.
Problem for another day.
Do I see this?
You've seen this.
Yeah.
I was just saying,
Okay, cool.
everyone that was around the bag just seen this.
Yeah, I just like told you. I
I
told you there were hands.
Immediately step back and just start pacing.
Yep. That's fucking brilliant. So,
Whoever has the bag, I take it back and just tie it up tight.
yep, so you tie it up tight. So, whilst yous are all with Brimrock, now Peter, Rhea, and you hear Rhea and Prayer begin to attend to Ravengard. Brimrock, you are stable. You are badly injured and stuff, so it will take a full rest to get back up.
I'm sorry. I would have laughed my ass off if you said, Brimrock, make your first death save.
Just done with this shit. I'm going.
So,
Bye.
what is everyone doing right? So, obviously, Prayer and Rhea are attending and examining Ravengard. Brimrock, Craven, Bridget, Old Tip, Senric, what are you all doing?
I'm gonna try and like catch up with Brimrock. Like, how did you get here?
Yeah,
I'm going to try and assist them with tending to him.
So, do you relay the information? I'm assuming you relay the information that his helmet is on him stuck and it's cursed and has to be removed.
Yeah.
So you kind of have a conversation with that and stuff.
A bat? Is there still a bat attached to it?
No,
Still trying to pull it off.
no, the bat is gone.
Yeah, I figured.
Now, I approach Brimrock and ask like how he's doing, like what happens, in the meantime. But he hasn't seen me revive.
No, this is the first time that Brimrock would have seen you with the crystal in your chest. The hole and stuff.
Yeah, and also like the
Well,
pale
that's-
skin and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll just see the paler skin. And,
Paler skin. You actually would see where his hole in his chest is. A small glint
okay.
coming from it because there is. You've not repaired it. There's still a tiny hole. There's still a hole there, so you can see a glint.
Yeah.
well, it seems we've all changed. Look, it's been a minute, but to make a long story short, Tarok sent me to the wrong place.
Do you all remember? You don't know what that name is. Do you remember the wizard from the tower?
God damn it.
This fucking wizard
The fucking,
was meant to send me here.
the fucking otter?
Yeah. This is the otter that teleported you here.
Oh, I knew I had a fight
We-
with him for a reason.
We got into an argument of wits, and one thing led to another, and he sent me into a fucking shithole covered with demons.
Wait. So you got into a battle of wits with him, and I straight up got into a battle with him, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say I won that. I'd say I won that hands down. Don't even ask him.
I'd say I won my battle with him pants down.
Oh, he's pretty weak.
Also, pulled my pants down.
But he's by accident or on purpose.
He turned invisible and decided to fight by trying to prank me. Not a very mature wizard.
I ended up fighting my way out in below the church, chapel, and I've just been wandering around since.
Well, I'm glad to.
Quite
glad
exhausted.
To know, I'm glad to know we both got here one way or the other.
Lies.
You take 14 points, you motherfucker.
No,
that was a
I just
shit
lay back.
pun.
No, I just lay back, just lay back in the thing and go, oh.
So, is there anything else you want to discuss before Rhea and Rhea kind of button?
Do you like my cool new sword that I found?
I like that cool new rock Senric's got in his chest. Can I have it?
Don't try to touch it.
Fucking lick it though. Can I even lick it?
Might be into that.
It looks like rock candy.
Jesus Christ. So,
And you just
His heart's a giant fucking pop rock.
so
You just start licking, it starts crackling.
the demon inside's like, yes.
Yes, a lick my toes.
this is the one, right? So, while you're having this conversation,
Oh my
Prayer
God, this-
kind of signals you
Spill my
says,
drink over that. Hold on.
Can we have a moment, please? Brimrock, you can listen, you can hear and listen as well, because this is maybe able to assist.
Okay.
So, it says, from what your companion has described, what you've described to us, the helmet is indeed cursed, and it will require a very powerful, very ancient spell to remove. But there's a small catch. It's a very dangerous ritual, but it would require some preparation and it would require quite a bit of preparation and some assistance from your behalf. She kind of says, we're going to have to, there's 3 major components that we're going to need for this. It says, first off, we need a person to, in a sense, do this ritual. It says, it can be, I can do it myself if you wish. It says, I do know the ritual very well. In fact, I know it off by heart. It's one of the few things that dealing with stuff I have. But upon doing so, I will require people that may have to defend me against any forces that may try to stop the curse from being removed.
I can do that.
Second thing is we require a powerful symbol of courage and self-sacrifice. He kind of looks now at your sword. Craven says, by any chance, is that the sword from the unknown hero? By any chance?
You mean the one off the tomb back?
Yes, she kind of notices this is that sword we could use as part of the ritual. It says the courage and self-sacrifice that the unknown hero had still imbues it, so we could use that, or if you have something that symbolizes courage and self-sacrifice, we could use that. The final part. Oh, sorry.
I'm hesitant to open the bag of holding, but we still do have the holy statue's holy hand.
You do. You actually do.
We do have the left hand of like the saint of the martyr.
You do have that. Yeah, you have that.
We require opening the bag of holding again and pulling it out.
You want to open the bag of holding and pull it if you want.
I'll do it.
Okay, open the bag of holding. You reach in and pull out the hand. Nothing else happens.
Okay.
He kind of looks at you and goes, "What's this?"
I just tell them what it is.
She kind of looks and goes and says, "Oh, that would work."
I believe, by the way, that helmet was originally affixed to the statue this came from as well.
Oh, interesting. That might also work in helping with this. It says we won't know until we try. It says the final part is we require the altar of Tome in the upper cathedral to be cleansed before the ritual can be performed. As we need to carry the ritual out there. Now, the one that she's told you is the one that is at the back of the cathedral that was covered in blood and was slightly distorting the place.
Right.
She says, this is the altar. The last reason it went down says the altar can be cleansed with holy water.
It can be cleansed with holy water?
Yes. It says it could remove this holy water can remove demonic presences from certain objects. It says the altar, before when Rhea was doing her scribe out, she described that the altar was covered in all this blood and it was distorting the world, distorting the place around it, which only I can assume that something unholy has happened there. So holy water.
I think I still have some on me.
You can also suggest.
My bag. No, I've got a flask right here.
She also says if you have holy water, it's fine, but she also points to the two fountains in this room and says you would be able to get holy water from here as well.
Cool. What
happens if we just drink holy water? Just chug it.
Do it and find out what happens.
That's such a Brimrock thing to do.
Do it and find out what happens.
It's holy water. Oh, I don't want to do it. Fuck it. I got a demonic thing in my chest.
Do it. You want to?
No, do it. Do it. Do it.
Start screaming.
You won't.
Do you do it?
I'm interested to see what would happen.
Turns out holy water
Please
is just like
indulge my curiosity.
It's the ultimate Taco Bell for
Forbidden Taco Bell.
I mean, it tastes good, but it makes them shit themselves later.
Oh my gosh.
Is that what we're implying?
One sec.
Oh.
I think demons have a subreddit where they post the forbidden sauce. It's just a picture of holy water.
Oh my god. So, what are you?
This is what I'm implying. Please load image.
Picture of it.
That's brilliant. So, are yous going to begin preparations, or are you going to do anything else?
I think we're gonna probably want to take a long rest before we start preparations.
Okay.
Yeah.
A few of us are kinda almost dead.
Yeah, let's take a rest first.
Long rest. If you take a long rest, everyone's back up to full health. Grimrock, you're back up to full health as well. Long rest, spells recharged, all that jazz, and we'll take a quick 5-minute break. We're gonna have a drink. And we'll get back. You will begin the preparations and rituals.
I actually have my full max health again.
Back in about 5 minutes.
Now I'm a believer of a love that's deeper. Ooh, temperature's evil, so I to deceive you. The love isn't equal. Take the key and lock my heart away. Tie me down, but you're in outer space. Darling, even if you're tied away, and nothing I could say to
Is it like bad, or are you alright? Oh wait. Right, so what we'll do is just so you're aware is we'll finish we'll do the ritual tonight if you want. We need to do, and then we'll stop there. Yep. Oh, I know you took a long rest. So, who is everyone back waiting on? Was Nova and Kim? Or are they back? Just waiting on Kim? Okay, yeah, right. So, we're ready to dive back in and perform the ritual. Excellent. We are back. So, long rest. Congratulations, you are back to full health. Party is all alive.
Ooh.
And obviously, you have been told by Priya what you need to do and what you have to carry out to remove the helmet from Ravengard. So, what are you going to do? So, you have been told that someone has to perform the ritual. Priya said that she can do it, but someone else can do it as well, if they wish. Whoever does it will potentially require to be defended because forces may stop the ritual happening. You've all been told that you require a powerful symbol of courage, a powerful symbol that signifies courage and self-sacrifice in order to empower the ritual. You also have to cleanse the altar of Tome that is covered in blood in the area above in the cathedral. It can be done with holy water and some other stuff.
I'll probably help with the defending.
Okay, so
I wouldn't mind having her teach it to me and performing it.
So she can spend the time and teach you it, yeah. And she says, I can teach you how to perform this. Yes, it says, with the time we've got, I may still have to assist you, but I can teach you. So Oltep and her can sit down and teach. It's kind of like it's more like a prayer than an actual spell that can remove it. It's quite a powerful one.
Okay.
So Oltep is nominating to do the prayer, in a sense, with assistance from Priya. Craven is saying that he'll defend. Who is going to hold the holy symbol during the ritual? So by holy symbol, I mean it's the sword or the hand. Who's going to hold that during the ritual?
Oh, hold it? I shouldn't hold anything. I've got a demon crystal in me.
I kind of want to use the hand for this, just because I think it's fun.
You want me to hold it? I'll hold it.
Yeah, so Brimrock's going to hold it. Which means...
Oh yeah, Brimrock's giving us a hand.
Which means, obviously, Bridget and Senric, you can either defend or do anything that you want, if you wish.
I'll defend.
Okay.
I'll defend.
Okay. So, obviously, before all this happens, you have to cleanse the altar upstairs. So, I won't transfer to the scene because we'll deal with that in a second. So, we'll say, for intents and purposes, use have your long rest. You make your way back up the stairs and return to the altar at the back that is covered in blood and other stuff. Since obviously this is the first time you came back up here, you notice that they've kind of fortified the area a lot better. So they've actually, when you're away, the doors are barricaded shut, and nothing can get in unless someone lets them in. If everybody else has been secured that was damaged and stuff, it's very well secured. So you approach the altar. Upon doing so, you start to feel the distortion happening again. What's happening there? Who is going to cleanse the altar?
Screw it, I'll do it.
You do it, okay. So you need to pour the holy water on it, obviously.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stop pouring holy water.
Yep. So you pour holy water on to the altar. Upon doing so, you see the altar go tss, it's like steam coming off of it, and you notice that the blood starts to wash away. It will require another wee bit of some more holy water to remove, but more holy water and some cleaning, and it'll cleanse it.
And that's the power of Pine Sol, baby.
America moment.
Oh, it's lovely. I love it.
So it will take you about I would say 20-30 minutes to clean and purify the altar.
Are we just like not gonna track down the boy that went through the portal?
You mean
Yeah.
Gideon.
Nope, Gideon. So Bridget, your connection's obviously been severed from
El Nolio.
and stuff.
Oh no, yo.
What's
El
that?
Nolio.
Your connection with El Nino with your hunter's mark is obviously no longer active because the long rest would have killed it. But the
I'm
last
curious. Can I
Alright.
tap on my crystal and see if I can ask it a question?
Sure, what were you going to say, Bridget?
I was based. Oh,
At the same time, like both of you spoke at the same time.
yeah, go for it.
Just saying okay.
Okay.
So that's it.
Oh, okay. So I was basically gonna ask it if it knows anything about the being possessing El Nino.
You get a response back, and it says it doesn't know what being is possessing him. But whatever it is, it's powerful.
Anyways, back to the activities at hand.
Yeah, so you just clean the portal. Clean the... You cleanse the altar, and you just go back down and let them know.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'll do is... Okay, so you go back down and inform Priya and Rhea that the altar has been cleansed and that you are ready to perform the ritual. So, before obviously performing the ritual, is there anything that you want to do beforehand?
No, I'm good.
Nope, we're good. Nope. If there's anything that you want to do, please say, and we'll do it before this ritual is performed.
Yeah, I can't
No.
think of anything.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
If there's no one that wants to do anything, We will make our way upstairs to the High Hall Cathedral.
I like to imagine someone's like, "Oh wait, there actually was something."
If he's wanting his cam, you can just go back and stuff. But the minute the ritual
No.
starts, you can't go back.
Okay.
Nothing that would be important currently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Wait,
what's up?
Bridget needs a bathroom break.
All right, go. You see Bridget before the ritual starts. Goes one moment and she runs round a corner. Nice. She starts going.
Weirdly standing up.
Oh my
Well, I've
god.
been up in this part of the building in what feels like 2 weeks.
So right now, obviously while Bridget's AFK, where is everyone standing? So just so you're aware, Brimrock and Ultip, you have to be beside the altar.
Okay.
Right? Because obviously Brimrock, Ultip, you're doing the ritual with Rare beside you. And Brimrock, you're holding the hand, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be here because I'm defending.
Yep. So you need to be. Yeah, you need to be within. You need to be there, holding the hand above Ravengard. So be there.
I just want to see a proper church crucifixion happen, but not like like a proper American church crucifixion. Not crucifixion.
Stop right there.
Not a crucifixion. What's the what's the word?
Baptism.
No, not baptism. When's when you get rid
Exorcist.
of the
An exorcism.
Oh,
Right,
we
an
done one of
exorcism.
those.
We've done one of those already.
No, I know, but I want to see it like proper American church style. Just like, begone, demon!
That football was so legendary, it could have gone either way. I'm still gonna ride.
I'm like,
Demon of the abyss.
I command you to leave! Anyways, that's what should happen. Who's gonna do it?
okay. So once Bridget returns, we'll begin the ritual.
Face God without mercy, for you will feel his wrath. Fuck.
And then you just wave your hand at them and they fall down. It's wonderful.
Oh boy.
You really scared me for that. No.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was about to like have to mute. Very close to. It's not
the wrong word.
not the wrong word, but it was the way that you were saying it. If it went down the wrong path, I'm like, I'm going to have to. Like, my hand was over the mute button, ready to instantly mute.
Smash cuts to like the fucking Soviet soldier that like stopped in World War III. Just hovering over the mute button.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh no. No, but it would be funny though.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Oh yeah, at some point, Spartan.
we would have had to like usher you away
Yeah.
really clandestinely.
It's like, just don't mind him. He's a little bit insane.
Says at some point, Spartan, you want to remake your character token to look obviously how he looks now.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like Spartan heard the pun I put in there.
I've already made him on a. Your
Oh, you got a
graphics
new
card
character?
crashed.
Huh?
Try refreshing the page. What are you talking about? My graphics cards crashed. Hero Forge.
Perfect.
How do you know what my graphics card's doing? Now you're making me look.
We can update our
Does
little
she not?
icons.
If you want,
That-
yeah, like because obviously Brimrock's one's out of date from like a long time ago. Obviously, no longer has the
Okay.
eye patch. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I send you the? You've seen the one that I have.
if you want me to update it, I could update it. So I
Yeah.
need to do Brimrocks anyway, so I can do the others as well.
I think my character token has an updated image, but my portrait does not. Just
Being the token or the one on the stream?
the token
Do you
on
want
the
to
board.
Do you want that one to be updated?
The token is the updated one.
So the one on
portrait.
the right, so the portrait needs updated, right? Okay,
Wonderful.
The one on stream needs to be
right.
updated.
So update that one to the one on the token. Okay. Bum 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 bum. So everyone should remember just waiting on one of the party members to get back before they begin the ritual to remove the helmet from Ravengard.
Now begins the killing, followed by a light salad.
And this is when we start listening to Rage Against the Machine.
Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
There's so much that has gone wrong in this.
Yep.
And I actively decided to make it much, much worse. You didn't think I was
I
gonna do it, did you?
Oh no, I didn't realize you were gonna do it, but the minute you said you walk away and do it, I'm like
Whisper.
a whisper. I'm like, oh my god, you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. Oh my god, he done it.
Yay!
Ah!
Yay!
Everything coming out okay?
Merch!
Oh my god.
Get back from the toilet, merch! Let's just switch this.
Oh god, this. That scene. I have a feeling.
Beautiful.
I have a feeling Bert's seen that movie.
So long time ago.
One of the days
While
when we
you
didn't
were
have-
on vacation, I sat down and had Knuckles watch it with me. Rather, I showed it to him. And just, oh my god, I grew up with this movie. I have somewhere in the house the actor who, or actress who played the princess in the movie. She signed our DVD copy.
Jeez. Put some music on while we're waiting. Well, might as well. She's obviously taking her time, so. If there's anything that you want to ask, feel free to now. I will wait. Because
Okay.
Yeah, is this when we have? Does this mean we have to finish making that thing?
yep.
Ah, it's gonna be fun.
You have lit the fire. Like, you have lit the match that has started the fire for this thing. So like, fuck, here we go. I like how I like how looking at all of your healths, Brimrock almost has double of everyone.
Oh, hell yeah.
God.
We actually have a fucking tank.
Looking at this, like, I am astounded of like how you have survived this long and not fucking had a party wipe. To the fact that Brimrock's health is 71. And the next nearest person is Bridget with 46. How are you alive?
Listen, my highest stat is Constitution.
God.
Keep in mind, I'm a DPS machine. You need that thing dead, it dead.
Also, like, you haven't really targeted me at all.
Because you're always in the back, and it's difficult to target the ones in the back and like some of range. Because 9 times out of 10, the rest of the party clusterfuck whatever in front.
Well, I do, because it was like my role in the battlefield to try and stop them from getting to everyone at the back. So I'll just try and freeze roll things, you know.
Yeah, be back yet.
Apparently, she ate taco.
Bridget.
Then Mike turns on for a minute and we hears.
It's the stomach.
I want to change it back to the other scene, but I know the minute I do that, she'll return. So fuck it, let's try it.
I expel you, foul demon.
Wait, I'll just mute it so no one can hear us.
I'm standing on the edge, but I can't let go. I can't leave you hanging all alone. It's running through my veins, feel it in my heart. I know you're the poison to my soul. Ooh, I can taste on your lips that you're poisonous, yeah, it's true. And it's killing me slowly, but I can't stop loving you. lift me off of the ground. I close my eyes and I wait for the come down. I used to live in the now. Now I'm wiser to think that we are bulletproof. Teens with thicker skin, now we just bruise. We were hopeless and we're hopeless now, but I remember we threw our fists in the air singing. I remember when we were kids, never scared, yeah. And the sky went dark, we used our hearts to guide us. You
We're left.
told me you care, and I remember.
Sorry, we're back. Bridget, where would you like to be for this Bridget ritual to be fucking position? I forgot it up yet! Right! Where do you want to be?
I would be as far back as possible.
Okay, so go as far back as you want. Okay, so we shall begin the ritual. So first off, okay, so prayer will begin. It'll begin the ritual. Full tip. I like how the minute I fucking play, the OBS takes a fucking shit. Fuck you, you dirty fucking piece of... Sorry. Really? Are you telling me that I can't play this?
Music kicks in.
It's okay, bro.
Are you serious? Fixed now.
Oh boy.
Fuck you, you dirty whore. I don't get how play on my local network makes OBS take a shit. That doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. But anyhow, whole tip. Bea begins the prayer. And you begin to assist her. I need you to please make me a religion check, please.
Religion. Oh, there it is.
14. Okay. Prayer begins to recite the prayer and you begin to help her. The prayer itself takes 30 seconds to complete before you, in a sense, start again and continue. When doing so, Prayer signals to you, Brimrock, to raise the symbol that you're going to use for courage and hiccups. Courage and self-sacrifice above the helmet the Raven Guard is wearing. So, what are you using? The hand, I take it?
Yeah, the hand.
Upon them restarting the prayer, Brimrock, I need you to please make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy, it's what I'm good at. Maybe.
As you begin to notice the hand start to fluctuate and pulse. Constitution saving throw, please.
I'm pressing it. Nothing's happening.
You might have the link.
Relink
Yeah,
the website.
Oh yeah, I linked it with Ellen on you, but probably won't.
Yeah, probably need to do a Brimrock.
Yep.
17. Okay, you succeed. You succeed. So, I'm just going to be doing stuff. So give me a second. You succeed. But upon obviously the completion of the now with the all thingy and stuff, you begin to notice the helmet kind of shake a little bit, and you notice two what look to be wisp-like creatures appear from helmet. The prayer continues, and these two wisp-like creatures make a beeline for Brimrock and Ultep. Is there anything that you want to do?
Eldritch Blast.
Which one?
One beam at each.
Do it.
Okay. Where's
Like
my
a-
sheet?
Gunslinger dude. Just pow.
How do I not see creatures?
What, sorry?
Okay, first one.
I feel like I don't see them. Why don't I see them?
There's there.
There for me.
I see.
Are they?
One next to Bridget, one's the priest.
Actual one. Who was that against, please? Which one was that
these
against?
Tiny things.
Yeah. That one. Okay. Bridget, make me a dexterity saving throw to see if you can dive out the way of this Eldritch Blast currently coming towards you.
Fucking hate you.
Fantastic. We love it. We love it here.
What saving? What is it again?
Dexterity. See if you notice how fast you can dodge this. 16. You managed to successfully dodge out the way of the Eldritch Blast that was currently coming towards you.
Okay.
Craven.
And the other one.
Second one, please. 14. Against which one, please? That is a miss as you fire your hit. Now, upon doing so now, the two will-o-wisps swoop down and will attack El Nonio. Wow, will attack Brimrock. And
There's a twist on Lodger all along. Ah!
we'll attack Brimrock first. Natural 1 will miss. Will go right through you, and you manage to kind of bitch slap out of the way as it swoops down at you. The second one will attack you though, Ultep, for your 23 hit.
A 23.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that does hit.
You take 10
Wild.
points of lightning damage or shock damage as it makes contact with you.
Ow.
And let me just check something. No, you're fine because you're assisting with Rhea's assistance. The ritual continues. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh my goodness.
My god.
Just keep this going because it's literally there's the music that's going to be playing. 16. Didn't update. I don't understand why your rolls, Spartan, whenever you roll, even for El Nino, don't update.
It's fucking broken.
I don't get it. So, top of the round. Craven.
Wait, what do you mean it doesn't update?
When you roll your dice, El Nino won't update in Foundry for our initiative roll, and Brimrock's the same thing. I don't understand it. So, top of the round. Craven, what are you going to do?
Cool. Well, I'm gonna swing redemption at the one that's close to me.
Yep, so it'll be the one that's pretty much this one here.
Pretty fucking interesting eyes.
Cool. Let's do this. Swing.
Miss.
Swing.
Hit.
Good damage.
Perfect. 10. Wait, doesn't your long rest change it now to your Hexblade curse? Forgot. Is that you or anything else you wish to do in your turn?
No.
This,
Will-o-wisp.
So this little bugger is what we're fighting. This tiny thing.
Yep. The creature here, or you now know as a will-o-wisp, will move here and will attempt to attack Priya. Then she is
Prayers down.
will miss as she swings down and goes straight through her. That'll be all it will do in this turn. Brimrock, you have a choice to make here. You can continue in the ritual, or you can assist in combat.
I'm continuing the ritual. Cool.
Okay, make me a Constitution saving throw, please. Success. You success for a second time the ritual, as you then begin to see the glowing pulse come from the hand and the resonating coming from the helmet itself as it continues. Rhea, seeing what's going on, will make her way here to defend Rhea.
Alright.
And will attack the will-o-wisp that's attacking her.
Nice.
Her first attack. Natural 1. As she begins to swing the will-o-wisp, she makes contact with the will-o-wisp with her short sword, but upon doing so, a shock is sent through it, and she drops her sword. And in doing so, that'll end Rhea's turn as well. The second will-o-wisp is currently engaged with you, Bridget, but will attempt to run away. Will attempt to make its way to Brimrock. You get an attack of opportunity against it as it makes its way to Brimrock.
It's really.
Hello?
Wait, sorry, I've missed what everybody's just said.
Wow. Shocking. You get an attack of opportunity.
Shocking.
Okay, I hit it.
What? Are you eating?
Uh-huh. That's what I was saying.
Jesus Christ.
Bridget in the moment. Just
You get an attack of
What's going on?
opportunity against the will-o-wisp as it, in a sense, moves away from you.
Okay, I put an arrow right through its butt.
You'll have disadvantage if you do that, just so you're aware. Because it was right beside you.
Why?
Because it was right beside you!
Okay, I put a dagger right through his butt.
There you go. Stab the fucker.
Up his ass.
And
That's
I
a
get to
hit.
attack.
That's a hit. Roll damage. 7. You only get the one because it's gone off. You get 2 attacks, but on the attack opportunity is only
Yeah, so just-
1. Because it's not
Can I
actually
get
your,
two?
It's a second attack's a bonus action, right?
but an attack of opportunity is 1 attack.
Yeah.
So it's only 1.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I'll double check it for next time. I'm pretty sure it's 1. But anyhow, Bridget, it's your turn.
Okay.
You hit and it stopped it from what it was doing.
Well, I'll just hit it again with the daggers since it's so close.
Well, it's within 10 foot.
Yeah, but if I do ranged attack, it's disadvantage, right?
Yeah, because you're within.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I'll
then.
just slashy with the daggers.
You will need to move up close to it. Yep.
I move.
Yay.
I get 2 attacks this time.
You do get 2
Is that
attacks
right?
this time, yes. 13's a
Wow.
miss.
That was a nat 1.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, it showed a 1 in mine.
Not a 1.
You got a 13.
You got a 13. Where'd you get the 1 from?
I don't know, the dice that rolls on the screen landed on 1.
Oh, you got the digital dice. Oh my god, right, okay.
Yeah, okay, whatever. But yeah, so I'm guessing that misses.
That misses. Second attack.
Yep.
Natural
Wow.
1. Are you slashing at these, aren't you? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, same thing happens to you that happened to Rhea. Upon making contact with the will-o-wisp, a shock is sent through your hand, and you drop a dagger. But when you hit, you drop the dagger. So if you want to do your multi-tap with daggers, you will need to, in a sense, pick up it, which will consume your action. I know.
Yeah, are these wisps? Are they like? Are they
What?
physical things that you can grab?
You can attempt it if you want. Why are you asking?
I can't do it on this round because I've already used my.
Because you don't know. You can attempt it. You won't know until you try. That you, or do you want to do anything else?
No, that'll be me.
Senric, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna throw shit.
Do it. Miss.
Bang it.
Hit. Which one are you against?
This one.
17.
Yeesh.
Dead. As you fling
Fucking
your
dead.
infinite attack at it, it is gone. You still got your movement. What do I do?
Movement. Can I scoot on? Can I hip hop over the altar?
We're ready to go over the ritual, so you need to go over the ritual.
I'd have to go over the ritual. I can't like go boom around.
Oh no, you can go
and
around. You
everything.
can go around like this way. You want to go this way. You will have to climb over the altar.
Yeah, but I want to go around this
Oh
way.
yeah, you can go that way. Yeah, you can go that way.
And can I make it to up here? Hold on. 2, 3, 4.
No.
Alright.
No.
Oh, that's 30, huh? Oh, you're right, because these are big squares. Can I make it? Hold on.
The big square.
Those are big squares. What about right here? Do an acrobatic check. What kind of deal? I'm jumping over shit.
If you fail, you interrupt the ritual. Just so you're aware.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
I'll tip. You have a choice. You can continue the ritual, or you can assist in combat.
Continuing the ritual.
Okay. Religion check, please. Success. You continue the prayer. Prayer will do the same thing. We'll do the check. And we'll succeed our check, and the ritual continues. Top of the round, Craven, you are up.
Hell yeah, Eldritch Blast.
Do it. As a hit, roll damage.
That'd be
8.
Second Eldritch Blast.
Do it. That is a hit. Roll damage. Holy shit. 1.
1.
We had to get the one in. We had to get the one in.
Yeah.
Anything else that you wish to do?
No.
The Will-O-Wisp will target you. Will tip. His attack.
Okay. Now I have a question.
Yes.
Because I have, I think it's the feat Warcaster,
Yep.
where as a reaction, I can cast a spell.
Yep.
Okay. I would like to just, we'll do Chill Touch?
Against the Will-O-Wisp that has hit you.
Yes.
Sure. I'll hit.
Interesting.
Rolling damage.
Eight. Holy shit. Okay, still up. But does a 19 hit you?
I'm sorry, what?
Does a 19 hit?
Me?
Yes.
Yes.
It sadly still hits you. But you take 8 points of shock damage, or lightning damage, as it makes contact.
Alright.
I'll bet it's turn. Primrock. Ritual or combat?
Ritual all day long.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Con save, here it comes. Waka waka. There it is.
Success. You succeed. Jesus Christ. Yeah, roll.
That con is fucking beefy, isn't it?
Mad as fuck. Unless you, I'll let you know the numbers when the stream's finished. But oh my god, it's going to make contact. Oh, spend her action picking up her sword, and that'll be it. Bridget, you're up.
So I'm guessing the last one is far enough away for me to
Far enough
range attack?
away to do a range attack. Yes.
Okay, I'll just do a range attack on this one
Do
then.
it. Yep. 11's a
Yes,
miss. You do have 2 attacks, so with your bow.
What's that?
You do have 2 attacks with your bow, remember?
Oh yes, I do.
19's a hit. Roll damage, please. It's fucking dead. Oh no, not you. Killed the wrong person. Shit. I killed the wrong person!
No!
Yeah, it's dead. Is there anything else you wish to do in your turn?
I'll pick up the dagger.
Pick up a dagger. Senric, you're up. Both will-o-wisps are dead. What do you want to do? Initiative's still active right now.
Wait, initiative's still active, but
Yep.
they're both dead. Initiative is active.
It doesn't mean anything. It just may not mean anything. I just meant keep initiative active right now just to keep track of stuff.
Sorry, I'm hearing like, you know, RPG battle music in your head, and you're like, you know, there's still an enemy here. Hey, so
It's like every gamer's worst nightmare when you enter a large room with nothing around it and the game auto saves.
yeah. Well, I guess there's not really much to do. I'm just gonna
Okay.
keep a defensive position here in case more of them come.
Okay. Alt tip. Continue the ritual. Alt tip.
Crocky boy!
Has he died?
Oh.
And pulled into a portal
You
of
pulled
another
it.
dimension.
Yes. Dimension door's open. And Lonnie just grabs him.
Out of nowhere, a portal opens right at the altar, and you just see on Nonyo's
The portal
face.
comes out the bag of holding.
Reaches in and grabs him. Who has the bag of holding on? Alt tip.
You're so
Little tip.
fine. I'll tip as it. No!
Gets
Oh,
sucked into
shit
the
is going.
bag.
Has he DC'd?
Might have.
Okay, so if he's DC'd, we'll just move on right now. I won't get to the check. Because technically, Priya can do it. Priya can do it. She succeeds. For the both of them, she succeeds with a nat 20. Craven, you're up.
I am going to ready an action to Eldritch Blast the next thing that pops out of nowhere.
Alright. Brimrock. Constitution save. Arden.
Sorry, what?
Constitution save. Save.
Oh. Sorry, I was.
Yes, bring out your constitution spade.
21
Yes.
succeeds. Congratulations.
I'm digging.
Rhea will do the same thing and ready in action. Bridget, what are you doing?
I'm gonna take one step back.
Yep.
And I'll just ready an action.
Okay. Senric, what are you doing?
Chilling.
Chilling?
Yeah.
Croc,
Oh,
you
I
here or
know.
you DC'd still?
It's fucking
I'm
dead.
here.
You're here.
Oh.
Right, you're back.
Welcome back.
It's a miracle.
Make
Pardon,
a
what?
religion check, please.
Into the underworld.
Huh?
Success. Prayer will do another recheck as well. She fails. But with the two of you doing this, the ritual still continues. Craven, what are you doing?
Knock.
Craven.
Why is everyone dying?
I know. What are you doing?
I just wasn't expecting it to get back to me that quick. I've still got the action.
Ready action. Okay. Rimrock. Same.
Ritual seed. Can't save. I'm beefy.
Spartan,
Get your
what did you
spade
post
out.
in the Discord?
11. Oh. Fail.
Average. No.
So, it fails. I need, so the ritual continues, but the force of the last, this is the force from the last part of the prayer builds up so much that the hand that you're holding shatters. You take
100.
12 points of force damage as the hand that you're holding shatters in your hand. And with that, the ritual is complete.
Yay.
You then notice that the helmet on Ravengard's head fall off and fall to the ground.
Hooray!
You see that Ravengard, upon doing so, spring up and go as if his mind has been cleared. And that is where we'll end the session tonight. Went here.
Just look at him. Hey buddy, we put you in a
Fuck
bag.
ass nude. Just wears his arm.
Yeah.
He is up and stuff. Congratulations, you have successfully saved Ravengard from the cursed item, and you are now all level 7. Congratulations,
Really?
you are level 7.
Actually just leveled.
Nope, you leveled up now. You leveled up when you entered Hell,
Hell yeah.
like the first part of Hell. You are now level 7. I'm doing this now because next session, technically you'd level up halfway through next session, so I'm going to level up now. So, better to do it now. Congratulations, you are now level 7, so for next week, level 7.
Level 7.
Level 7, dude.
So, that is us for tonight. We're going to call it here and stuff. So, thanks for watching. We'll be back next week. Can everyone make it or what?
Yeah.
I should be there.
Hold the
Yeah, I should be there.
Okay, perfect.
I should be
I'm
there.
myself now.
Give me a second. I think I'll be there, but you'd have to be careful how long the session goes.
Right, we'll see. That's fine. So, yeah, that's going to be us for next one. We'll be back next week with more D&D and get shit to do with updating character tokens. So if you want your character token updated, send the image in the D&D chat and I'll do it. Good stuff. So, thanks for watching. I'll be back next week.
My character looks like she has man hands. Can I make them smaller?
Yes, update your character tokens. You've got till Thursday next week to give me the
Try, but
image.
I can't make the hands smaller.
I'm pretty sure you can find feminine hands on fucking Hero Forge.
I can't. Honestly, all it gives me are these hands that just are proportionate to her face.
Right, well, we'll figure it out during the week. But anyhow, see you next week.